welcome once again to my channel. As always, I'm Women Organizable, and on here we talk about faith, family, and food. Well, I love experimenting with new recipes, and you can actually tell if you're very close to me that I love food vloggers. And while I'm not a food vlogger, I don't know whether I'll be aspiring to be one in the nearest time. I love experimenting on those new recipes that come up from time to time on their channel. And so we're going to be starting a series where we'll be redoing those recipes that are kind of like classics for their own channels. Today we are going to be redoing an oil sauce recipe from one of the popular food vloggers in Nigeria, the Zeelicious cooking channel. And this recipe was done on a budget, but our attention today will be on the process she used and the final taste. So we'll follow her recipe as closely as possible, then we'll tell you if you should really try it or not. So this meal has the star ingredients, and the star ingredients is the ugba. The ugba is shredded, and we also have our crayfish, our semi-blended crayfish, and our panla fish. We have our onions, already sliced onions. We have chopped garlic, peppers, and our seasoning cubes. And then finally we have our yam. So the yam is what we'll use to eat the sauce, and the sauce will be cooked with palm oil. So we have our palm oil also on here, as you can see. To start, we're going to put a saucepan on fire. Let's get it heated and then pour in our palm oil. Then leave the palm oil to get a little bit heated, not bleached, but a little bit heated. Then we'll add our onions. Our onions will allow to fry for a bit so that the flavors of the onions will come out into the oil. And then we add our peppers. Now the quantity of pepper is solely determined by you. If you like spicy food, then you would want to add more pepper than I did here. Then after the peppers, we'll add our salt to taste, and then leave to fry for a bit to allow the peppers to get done. So mind you, while I was frying the peppers, I discovered that it wasn't enough. So I added a bit more peppers than the one I added at first. So the pepper right now is done, and then we'll add our crayfish. So the way you check whether the pepper is done is the dryness of the pepper. So it gets to a stage where the oil comes on top. At this stage, we'll be adding our ugba, which is the star ingredient for this delicacy. At this moment, the kitchen is having a very nice smell that you know that there's something happening actually as we're preparing this meal. Like everybody was just sitting waiting for this meal. At this point, we'll leave the ugba to get cooked to allow the flavors infuse, and then we'll add our fish. We will still further leave it for about few minutes, not up to 5 minutes, just so that the flavors from the panla fish and the ugba and the peppers will all combine to give it a very nice taste, to make the flavor pop out and to make the flavor come out. We're going to add further more salt. Mind you, previously we had added our chopped garlic. Now we're adding our seasoning cubes to taste, and then we'll stir and stir just to combine, just to ensure that every part of the meal is well, the flavors are well distributed. And I can tell you, that's all. You just leave it for a while and then you're done. Now portion mine into 4, and then I added my salt and allowed to bring to a boil for about 10 minutes, and voila, this delicacy is ready. So it took me a total of about, let's say, plus preparations, about 30 minutes to bring this meal to this point. And man, this this meal was actually very delicious, and I'd really love for you to try it at home. And thumbs up to Zeelicious cooking channel. She did a very brilliant job in this recipe. So thank you once again for watching. Hope you enjoyed it and hope you're going to try this. Thank you. If you have recipes that you want me to try before you, why not just send it to me and I'll be sure to bring it to you. Thanks for watching once again. As always, I'm Ogenerboy Boyman saying bye.